Hello and welcome to this video. It's about increasing lower body strength, and September is National Fall Prevention and Awareness Month. So it's very important to stay upright and vibrant. So we want to prevent falls, and if you look on the internet, if you Google lower body strength and living vibrantly, healthy aging, and things like that, two of the most common exercises that you'll see are the squat and lunges. So a lot of times though, people can't do squats or lunges because of issues with their knee. Maybe they had a recent knee replacement, maybe it hurts their knees, maybe there's some level of discomfort or tightness. And so I'm going to show you some exercises today that can have you age gracefully, healthfully, with strength, without doing the squat or squats and lunges. So the first one is the wall sit. So we want to, I'm going to get rid of the chair for now. And so we want, it's really sitting against the wall. I'm sure you've seen this in other videos. And so we start with our feet about hip distance apart and about maybe 15 or so inches from the wall. And then we'll just lean back on the wall. You want your whole back all the way to the wall and also the back of your head. Now, the goal would be to go down as low as your knees will allow you to go comfortably. We don't want any pain in our knees. So if this is your extent, that's okay. But if you don't have knee issues, then we can go a little bit lower, and we don't want our knees to go past our toes like this. So instead, we want our knees right over the ankle, right over the heel. And then we just relax our arms by our sides, just relax, press your body against the wall. Feel the energy come up from your feet. But also, don't worry about time. Build up to like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and then go on from there. Maybe you can get to 2 minutes eventually. But if you're here, that's still okay. And this is safe on your knees because your knees are stable. And we protect the knee joint when we develop strength above and below the knee. And so that's one thing that the wall sit does. Another exercise to strengthen the back of our thighs without doing lunges is kind of like a leg lift, let's say. So we can do it, if you have a wall, we can do it against the wall. All it is lifting your leg. Now, if this is okay for your knee, see how high you can lift it. I'm going to push that chair away. See how high you can lift it. If it bothers your knee, then just keep your leg in one spot, or keep your knee in one spot, and then just lift from your hips. So lift, and if you want, just go touch that hamstring. You're going to feel a nice contraction. So if you do it this way, just lifting from your hips, maybe do it about 5 to 8 times, and then hold it there for a few breaths. And then you do the same thing on the other side, and that strengthens your hamstrings without doing the lunges or the squats. Another exercise that we're going to do is for the gluteus medius, which is the muscle in the back right here. So clamshells is one exercise that you can do, but that means getting on the floor or doing something in a chair with maybe a resistance band. But we can also get at it and work on it standing. So it's just a question of, making sure you're stable, first of all. We want to transfer the weight to one leg And then it's just bringing the leg out and back. Nice and slow. And if you want to put your finger right there, you can really feel it. So this is the position for it. Suppose you have a clock in front of you. So we're not going to bring our legs straight out to 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending on your direction. And we're not going to bring it to 6 o'clock, which is straight back. Instead, we're going to bring it to 7:30, or if it's on your other leg, 4:30. So not 6 and not 3, but 4:30. Nice. Stay nice and high, nice and tall. Root down, and you're transferring the weight to the opposite foot. And then just make sure you're safe. You can use a chair and just bring it out nice and slow. Squeeze and bring it back. Bring it out nice and slow and bring it back. Maybe do it about 5 to 8 times, and then you're done. So another exercise to strengthen your calves, but not only the muscles around your ankle, the delicate muscles in your feet, the ligaments, and your tendons in your feet and your toes. So it has to do with, it's called calf lifting. So if you have a block or a book, that's good. But if you don't have a thick book where your heel can go below the book, let me just demonstrate with a block. All right, so if I have a book, I'm going to put the book on the floor against the wall. Same thing with the block. Let me move it down here. Okay, and then I'm going to step, I'll show you with one foot. I'll show you with my, so you can see. So here, my heel is below the block. Then I'm just going to hold on to the wall or hold on to a chair and lift for like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get as high as I can. And then I push my toes into the block or the book. And then 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't want to sag like this off my joints and ligaments. I want to stay nice and tall. And I lift 2, 3, 4, push my toes in, try to make a dent in that block. And 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can do that 5 times, that's great. Nice and slow. 4 counts up, 4 counts down. Then after, if you want, you can add some power to it. Try it for 10 seconds or so and then work up to 30 seconds. It's kind of tough, but this is what we do. We do the exact same movement, but with more power. So it's like after my 5, I'll go up as high as I can, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I keep squeezing my toes. Toe strength is so important for preventing falls and helping people stay upright with their balance. The next exercise I'm going to show you is one that it helps with posture. So when we think about posture, well, I don't like to think about bringing my shoulders back. A lot of times when we say stand up straight, people go like this, and they'll bring their shoulders back. But that decreases the range of motion in your shoulders. So I say don't even pay attention to your shoulders, but instead make sure these muscles in the back that are responsible for retracting your shoulders, make sure that they're strong. When they're strong, they'll keep your shoulders in place. So it's called the rhomboid squeeze, and the rhomboids retract your shoulder blades. So let's work on those for a moment. So for that one, we can bring our arms up overhead and then make a nice W. And when you make a W, just press back and squeeze. You can even close your eyes and sense into these muscles. Try to feel them as they pull your shoulders back. If you can't reach your arms straight up overhead, it's okay to bring them out to here. Okay, and then still make a W and press back. Nice. Another way to do that is another exercise called the rhomboid squeeze. And we make a diamond. We have our arms parallel to the floor. We make a diamond in the front, and you have a right angle right here on both arms. That right angle stays. So you're pulling back. We don't pull back this way, but instead we pull back. And then when your forearms are parallel to each other, then bring your shoulders down like an inch and squeeze. And then release. Bring them back nice and slow. Nice. And your arms are just hooks, really. They don't change shape. The muscles bring them back. Nice. Your arms are parallel to the floor and your forearms are parallel to each other. Drop your shoulder blades like an inch or so and squeeze. Just get in there and just squeeze. And then for this one, you want to do maybe 5 or so times. And then on your 5th one, do a static hold, like squeezing. Just go all out. Pretend you're sprinting. Go all out for like 10 seconds or so. And then shake out your arms. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed these exercises that can really substitute squats and lunges and still keep your lower body nice and strong. So we have the calf lifts, we have the gluteus medius extensions, we have the wall sit, and we have the leg lifts from the back, or just lift from the hip. Same thing, you have to figure out which works best for you, where you can feel a nice contraction, and which is the most comfortable for you, the one that doesn't give you any discomfort on your knees. And then we have the rhomboid squeeze that helps with posture. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like it and subscribe to my channel, because you'll get a lot of other videos, some yoga classes, just for healthy aging. So have a great day. Thank you.